Welcome to Jofia FS. In case you are new here, consider subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share. So in today's video, I'll be talking about BTC USD. So let's find out where BTC USD is heading to. So if you have been following my video, I talk about BTC USD last time when I was teaching on understanding time frame in the market. I used BTC USD as a case study while I was teaching, and I did a scenarios between a 4-hour time frame traders and then a daily time frame traders, which we say that I marked the height of the market on BTC when the retracement started. I used the magic of 50 moving average to explain it in details then. And I says that if you go back to 4-hour time frame, we see that the market broke the 4-hour time frame then, and I say that the trader using 4-hour time frame is going short as it consider it as a trend line. And you see at this point the market broke this 4 hours 50 moving average. It broke this 4-hour 50 moving average. A 4-hour trader might consider it as a change of character or change of trend. Meanwhile, a trader with a daily time frame is considering it as a retracement. Can you see? And I says that once a lower time frame is broken, is heading to a higher time frame. Is heading to a higher time frame. Can you see? I say that once a 4-hour trader reach its exit point and it fails to leave the market, it will he or she will enter loss, because a higher time frame traders will come in and push the market against the lower time frame trader, and that is exactly what BTC is doing. Immediately the market broke this place, then the 4-hour time traders or 1-hour time traders is going to push this market to this very point, then the higher time traders will come in and push the market upward. At this level, if the lower time frame trader is still pushing the market in a selling direction, is going to lose money. Either he leaves the market or either he exits the market and go in the directions of the higher time frame trader. So that is what I explained last time, and that is exactly what the market is doing. So today we are going to dig deep into it and find out if BTC is done with the retracement or if the trend is going to change to downtrend. So that's what we are going to consider today. So before doing that, we have to first of all mark our height and then low. Like I always tell you that whenever you open a chart, first of all you need to mark your previous directions. That is the previous trend line. Mark the height of the previous trend line and then mark the low of the trend line also. So at this point we are trading within this zone. Let me show you. So the whole of this market was in this. Let me show you something. The whole of this market was in this zone, was all in this zone. Can you see? The whole of this market was all in this cycle zone. So you get, was in this zone, so we can call it a zone now. Okay, let's see now. Looking at this market, we see that the previous trend is no longer in consideration again. This is the previous trend. This is the previous trend that gave birth to this current trend, right? That gave birth to this current trend. So if you view this market carefully and you view it very well, you will see that the current trend have already broke the height of the previous trend. That shows that the previous trend is no longer in considerations again. It has done, because the current trends have overtook the previous trend. So that is that. So now we are going to focus on this current trend and see what the market is talking about. So using the magic of 50 moving average, let's go back to 4-hour time frame and see. Let's go back to 4-hour time frame. Can you see? we see that the market on 4-hour time frame, the market is actually bearish. On 4-hour time frame, the market is actually bearish. Can you see? Now the market is bearish because we see a change of character there. Now we can see an impulse from this place after the market broke the 4-hour time frame. We see an impulse here, then we see some small correction here, and then there is an impulse. This is another correction going back to this 4-hour time frame before pushing downward. So let's go back to a daily time frame. We are using the magic of 50 moving average in this scenario. Can you see? So this market now is coming to this point. It's coming to this point because this is where our daily 50 moving average stop. And I says that daily 50 moving average and 4-hour 50 moving average are related to each other. 4-hour is directly proportional to daily. Do you get? It's directly proportional to daily. So from there, we are expecting this market to come down to test this daily, then and shoot all the ways up again. Because the reason why I'm considering it this way, daily is my overall trend. If I consider daily as my overall trend now, so this is exactly what is going to happen. This is exactly what is going to happen. And I told you that after you get your entry point, you need to spot out your next exit point. Do you get? Your next exit point. Getting an entry point is not enough. So since the previous trend line is no longer in consideration, we measure the distance of the current trend line. And I says, according to this strategy, at least once the market is respecting this trend line, the next move is coming to the half of the previous distance. The next move is coming to the half of previous distance. So like this, we are still expecting BTC to go to $131,245. So can you see? So this is my observations in this BTC USD. But paraventure, in case we still have a two-edged sword. When you are trading forex, you don't look at one side alone. You look at the two sides of the market. In case this market broke this daily 50 moving average, we still have another target point that it could go. Like in case if it broke 50 daily 50 moving average, we switch back to weekly. Can you see? We switch back to weekly and mark our weekly. So the weekly is there in case of incasity, but we are not considering weekly for now. Because the market is respecting our overall time frame. It's when you pick your overall time frame, you stick to your overall time frame. Like now, daily is my overall time frame. That is why I'm sticking to it. It's going to be my resistance or my support. When I'm finding resistance, I'm finding it on daily, and whenever I'm finding support, I'm finding it on daily. Likewise to the person using weekly time frame. If you are using weekly time frame as your trend line, right? Just like this, let me give you these scenarios for the trader that is using weekly time frame. These scenarios is just for you. You see, as we see an impulse here, then we see a correction down to this weekly time frame. So a trader with the weekly trend line will like to enter his or her market from here, and then all this impulse goes up here. Do you see? So if a trader with this time frame, would like to wait. Even when this market come down here, he will not enter. He will like to wait. When the market pull up here, would like to wait until this market come and retrace this point. Maybe by that time this moving average might have been drawn to this position. So this weekly time frame trader will have to wait until he find a support on weekly 50 moving average. So a weekly time trader will have to find a support on weekly's moving average, or resistance on weekly moving average. So likewise to a daily traders using a daily time frame trend line. That is how it is. So for me, according to my time frame, I'm actually waiting for this BTC to come somewhere around this place. It have already reached an entry point. If your capital is enough, according to my time frame, is already almost on my time frame that I can enter. According to my time frame, that is, I always say that every traders are right in the market. Like, can you see this market now? This market, like, according to my time frame, I consider this market bullish, and I consider from here, let me show you, I consider from here to here as a retracement. Meanwhile, another trader is considering from here to here as a trend line. Do you get? Another trader from here is considering it as a trend line. Meanwhile, I consider it as a retracement. So that is how it is. This is a quick explanation on